So, hi guys. Today we're going about to discuss about deontology. Specifically, it's about Sarah's moral path. Um, we will look at her options, regardless of her personal struggles in her upcoming exam. Because of her mother's illness, she needs to work to pay for medical bills, and because of the upcoming exam, she cannot pass the exam and she cannot graduate because of it. And there comes his classmate David that he told her that she should cheat on the exam. And as we know that in deontology there is a note that says consequences do not count, but goodwill does. So in David's argument, he argues that Sarah should cheat because she is in a dire situation and it justifies the means. Like, he's looking at the outcome that Sarah must graduate. And when it comes to the other view, which is the moral path, the deontology would argue that Sarah has a moral duty to be honest and should uphold an academic integrity. So the fact that she might fail or delay graduation is irrelevant to whether cheating is right or wrong. And when it comes to CI, or categorical imperative, which means to test if cheating is acceptable, Sarah must apply this one, the CI. So this means act only according to the maxim whereby you can at the same time will that it should become a universal law. So let's say the rule, if Sarah cheats, she's following the rule, but it is okay to cheat when the situation is personally difficult. Let's say that is the rule. It is okay to cheat when the situation is personally difficult. Yes. If everyone cheat or if everyone follow this rule, the concept of the exam or grade would become meaningless. So if everyone cheated to this so-called competitive environments just to survive, the trust in academic, the school or the academic credentials would probably collapse. Not probably, it would collapse. And also, because cheating cannot be universalized without destroying the system, the school system, it is logically and morally wrong. Yes. So let's go with Sarah's moral path. And according to deontology, her situation is really difficult, right? So let's just say that cheating is a violation of the moral law. And Sarah must prioritize her duty to honesty and the rules of the institution over her personal desire to pass or to graduate. So, as we mentioned, goodwill, the goodwill in this is even if Sarah fails the exams, she has acted the duty or her duty with a goodwill because she chose the action that is inherently right, regardless of the suffering it might cause her later, or she cannot graduate or that. And yes, that's it. That's the Sarah's moral path she should choose accordingly to deontology. So that's it, guys. Goodbye. Thank you.